What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I want to talk about Dragon Ball Super's Resurrection F story arc and episode 22 specifically. Now, before I start, I do want to toss out my spoiler warning right now, so if you're watching past this point, you're okay with everything I'm going to talk about. If not, then leave right now. Now, initially, we had 4 episode titles leak. Episode 19, which was called Despair Once More, Revival of the Evil Emperor Frieza. 20 was called A Warning from Jacko, Frieza and 1,000 soldiers are fast approaching. Episode 21 was called The Revenge Begins, The Frieza's Army Malice Strikes Gohan, and then episode 22 did not have a title yet. But along with the titles, we also had the episode descriptions leak, which basically say what's happening in the episode. And it wasn't until we read episode 22's description where it kind of sounded a little bit ridiculous, and a lot of us, myself included, assumed that it was possibly fake. Now, this could very well still be a rumor, because we won't know until episode 22 airs in a couple weeks. But according to episode 22, Tagoma's still alive, and not only is he alive, but he was trained with Captain Ginyu and achieved such a huge power boost in it that he's going to be quite the ally to Frieza's army. And on top of that, Captain Ginyu shows up and steals his body. Now, reading this and you hear it from me, it sounds ridiculous. Like why is Captain Ginyu going to come back? Isn't he dead? I mean, he's a frog. He can't even speak. How is he going to do his body change attack? But in episode 19, I noticed a very familiar face show up, and that was Captain Ginyu in the form of a frog. And because he appeared in episode 19, he probably shouldn't just appear for no reason after all. I feel like him appearing in episode 19 does confirm that episode 22 is indeed going to consist of the return of the infamous Captain Ginyu. And not only is he going to come back, but he's going to come back in Tagoma's body, which is a lot more powerful now than it was before, since he was trained with Frieza. So that's actually very interesting to me. Now again, this could very well change. This could just be a rumor after all. Maybe somebody just took the initial leaked scan and then basically photoshopped the bottom part. But like, the more I think about it, the more it sounds legit. And I think episode 22 and the Resurrection of story arc in Dragon Ball Super is going to be a lot more interesting than I thought. Now, as I was watching episode 19, part of me was a little bit disappointed because it was literally the same thing as the movie. Shorbei shows up. Frieza comes back in pieces, exact same moments. We even see, Pilaf and his gang wish for the million Zenny and ice cream, and we see a lot of interesting things happen. But the fact that Captain Ginyu has come back, that's pretty freaking huge. Part of me wanted a lot of holes filled in the Resurrection F story arc, but having new stuff as well is awesome. And if Tagoma does actually get this power boost and does swap with Captain Ginyu, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be incredible. And I want to basically just kind of, number one, correct myself, because like I said, initially when I made the episode title video a couple days ago, I knocked episode 22 off as a rumor just because, like I said, it sounded ridiculous, and there's no real source really confirmed this until we see episode 22 in a couple weeks. But for now, I think we can believe that Captain Ginyu is indeed going to come back, and this body swap might happen after all. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Now again, if you watch episode 19, you will see Captain Ginyu show up, and it's just weird for him to show up without having a real reason to show up. Like, they wouldn't just tease him and then that's it. Like, that's not how TV works. So I actually believe it, and I think it's going to happen, and when it happens, it's going to be pretty interesting. Now it makes me wonder if they're going to replace Tagoma with Shisami, because Shisami was supposed to be the strong one in the Frieza Soldiers army at the time when the movie was shown. But if you have Shisami and Tagoma, like, are they both going to be fighting the Z Warriors? Is Frieza going to kill Shisami instead? Like, what is going to happen? On top of that, what is canon now? Like, everything seems a little bit different, which is funny because I just made a video with Geekdom talking about what is canon in the Dragon Ball Super era, because there's 3 different forms. You got the anime, the manga, and then you got the movies. So what is canon? That's a question that kind of, I guess, falls down to what you want to believe, because the story essentially is the same, but there's a little bit key differences that's unique to each medium that was shown, like the movie, anime, and the manga. But that's really awesome though. Captain Ginyu come back to me is awesome, and I really hope this is true. And episode 22 is going to be probably the most interesting one thus far, or at least the ones listed from these list of leaked descriptions so far. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts below. Are there any Captain Ginyu fans to speak out? Because I don't think I've ever really had anybody talk about Captain Ginyu in the past. And I feel like if Captain Ginyu does steal Tagoma's body, would he even be able to use it? If you remember in Dragon Ball Z, he wasn't able to use the body right for Goku because he didn't know how to really do it. So is he going to face the same issue with Tagoma, or what's going to happen? Again, all we can really do is just kind of wait and see what happens in a couple weeks when episode 22 airs. So yeah. Anyway, so I just want to kind of toss up this little quick update video and see what you guys think about this whole Captain Ginyu shenanigans. Do you think it's true? Do you think it's false? Are you excited? Are you not excited? What are you looking forward to most? Basically, any form of feedback, drop it in the comment section below. But other than that, I guess enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I'll see all y'all in Super Sandwich in the comment section below. Peace.